One of the most common questions I get asked is, what ammo should I use for my AR rifle for home defense? And in this video, I'll be answering that question. We'll go over caliber, barrel twist, bullet type, and price range to find your perfect fit. Without further ado, these are our favorite 5.56 and 223 ammo that we chose based on availability, cost, performance, and reliability. One of the best all-around 5.56 loads is a true 5.56mm NATO cartridge, the MK262 Mod 1 from Black Hills Ammunition. The load has its origins in special operations and was designed for better accuracy and downrange performance than the standard issue M855 ball. It's designed as AR-15 ammo and uses a 77-grain Sierra Match King bullet, which is a juggernaut of across-the-course competition. But this version, which is like the military-issued MK262, features a cannelure on the bullet to accept a crimp. It delivers exceptional accuracy, particularly in longer barrel setups, and maintains manageable pressures even in high-velocity scenarios. Compared to other popular 5.56mm loads like the M193 and the M855, the MK262 Mod 1 showed superior effectiveness at longer ranges, even when used with shorter barrels. While it's in high demand and often difficult to source, its performance justifies the hype. Its military pedigree is evident in its performance, making it an excellent choice for those seeking top-tier ammunition for precision shooting or home defense. With bullet weight options of either 55 or 73 grains, Hornady's Critical Defense 223 Remington loads feature the company's FTX bullet with a flex tip at the front of the bullet. The red-colored flex tip protects the hollow cavity underneath it at the nose of the bullet, preventing it from being filled by heavy clothing before expanding in soft tissue. These rounds are specifically designed to expand rapidly even at lower velocities and close ranges, making it well-suited for the role of home defense load. The 55-grain version has a listed velocity of 32,040 feet per second out of a 24-inch barrel, while the 73-grain load has a velocity of 2,790 feet per second. Despite the lower velocity of the heavier load, the 73-grain option can hold on to its energy longer and thus offers a bit more penetration and energy. However, neither of these loads are designed to be barrier blind and will not pass through more than 12 inches of material, making them a good choice for situations where over-penetration is a concern. The propellants used also produce minimal flash at the muzzle, which can be a helpful feature when using a shorter-barreled large format pistol or a rifle that lacks a flash hider, minimizing the chances of a shot blinding a home defender in low light. My go-to brand for rifle self-defense rounds, Gold Dot, used by tons of law enforcement agencies and what I load into my home defense AR-15s. Speer offers 3 bullet weights for the 223 Rem with 55 grain, 62 grain, and 75 grain projectiles. Regardless of the bullet weight, each of the 3 loads uses Speer's Gold Dot bullet design, which feature a bonded core using the company's patented Unicore method. This prevents the jacket from separating from the core of the bullet when passing through barriers without deforming, while still rapidly expanding once it penetrates into soft tissues. These projectiles also retain all mass when passing through heavy clothing, reducing the possibility of pore expansion and penetration. The Gold Dot 223 Rem bullets are also engineered to pass FBI protocol testing through barrels shorter than 16 inches, with the 55-grain version having a muzzle velocity of 3,013 feet per second and penetration depth of 14.75 inches. While the 75-grain version has a muzzle velocity of 2,502 feet per second and penetrates 16.75 inches. With this level of penetration, these loads do present the risk of over-penetrating through multiple walls at close range. Like the Hornady's Critical Defense FTX, the Speer Gold Dot loads feature nickel-plated brass casings. A joint project between Black Hills and Barnes to create a barrier-blind 5.56 NATO round suitable for law enforcement application resulted in the 50-grain TSX. Uniquely designed to function in rifle length as well as shorter-barreled ARs in every twist rate from 1 to 7 to 1 to 12 inches, the 50-grain TSX has a proven track record of penetrating barriers like auto glass and wallboard while still giving excellent penetration and expansion on target. While terminal performance drops off at 100 yards, that's not typically an issue with home defense scenarios and encounters of the close quarter kind. Because it's so ruggedly constructed, the bullet maintains performance across a range of barriers and excels at FBI gelatin test protocols. At the same time, the bullet opens to full expansion almost immediately upon impact with the target, regardless of barrier, then continues to penetrate approximately 14 inches. As tough as it is, the bullet doesn't over-penetrate, making it an ideal choice for home or personal defense. Black Hills, Remington, and Barnes each offer factory loads featuring a 62-grain TSX as well. Designed for law enforcement, Hornady's Tactical Application Police Urban Load features either a 55 or 60 grain bullet and is designed to limit over-penetration through barriers when collateral risk is a serious concern. The bullet construction features a polymer tip and cannelure and is intended to fragment, creating massive wound trauma. The load is not intended for barrier penetration, which makes it ideal for various home defense applications, especially in high-occupancy homes or apartment buildings. In case you're wondering, it's essentially a VMAX bullet designed for use in 1 to 7 and 1 to 12-inch twist barrels. While Hornady offers other tap variants for barrier applications like the GMX Tap Patrol, the Urban Load is ideal when there's concern for innocent lives beyond the walls of a home. Though it's not the fastest, the Remington 223 Rem 77 grain HPBT, it's one of the heaviest 223 hollow point bullets available, so it'll pack more of a punch to the threat, hence the higher muzzle energy. Since Remington's in the name of the 223, we should expect them to make the best 223 ammo on the market, and they are a trusted brand in the ammo space, though some Remington firearms have seen a decline in quality. Be prepared to spend more for this and other home defense rounds. This is partly due to the specialized bullets used in defense rounds. Despite being slower than lighter bullets, the muzzle velocity is still plenty fast. An intruder won't notice the difference in speed if you're forced to use it to defend your family and yourself. The Winchester PDX1 Defender 60-grain jacketed hollow point ammunition is specifically engineered for self-defense with its bonded core and notched jacket design. This round achieves a muzzle velocity of 2,800 feet per second and a muzzle energy of 1,041 feet-pounds, making it potent enough to stop threats effectively while controlling penetration levels. The PDX1 bullet's bonded construction ensures high weight retention, crucial for reliable expansion through barriers like clothing and interior walls. The notched jacket design aids in consistent expansion, allowing the bullet to mushroom upon impact and transfer maximum energy into the target. This ammo's performance through barriers is balanced to minimize over-penetration risks, making it ideal for home environments where family members may be present in other rooms. The PDX1 Defender has a proven track record in both law enforcement and civilian self-defense settings, offering peace of mind and dependable performance.